Okay. So how did you actually get to that model? I mean,
I was working the exact opposite model, so I was trying to convince people that if you buy an electric car for about $15,000 more than a gasoline car, over time there's a great return on investment. So there's the TCO would reduce in years 6, 7, 8, and it will be cheap. And one day I was in a conference and I was presenting that model to President Clinton. We were sitting about this distance, and I was sort of talking to him for about 5 minutes, telling him how I'm going to do this in Israel, and then we'll bring it to the U.S. once we've proven it in Israel. And he was the first guy who told me, you're solving the right problem at the wrong time frame. He says, you need to figure out a way to get average Joe into your car. And average Joe doesn't even go to the dealership. He buys a used car, 8 years old car, and wastes it. And when average Joe wasted the car, he goes out and buys another used car. And so you have to figure out how to put average Joe into your car for free so that he does the right thing. And I said, well, how do you do that? How do you give somebody a free car and still make money? He looked at me with absolute seriousness and said, I don't know, you're the smart guy. Turned around, walked away. And I sort of scratched my head. And then I realized, you know, we're all walking around with that device, right? Yeah. We all got a phone. It's getting to be more and more and more smart. We're paying less and less for the device.
Except there's a little bit going the other way. I mean, we're starting to pay more for the device.
If it's really sexy, right? So if you think about it, we would pay for the Tesla, like an iPhone. But the average electric car, we'd get, you know, free or close to free, if we're willing to pay for the miles.
So how low do you think the cars that you might offer will be in the end?
It depends on the location, it depends on the amount of miles you drive, and it depends on the car that you drive. So if you're in Europe where you're paying $8, $9 a gallon, and you're in the bracket, sort of the 25th percentile up, that you're driving, you know, 20, 25,000 miles a year and more, you should get a car for free.
Okay.
All right?
Well, what if you just charge it at home? You